going into a dysfunctional family and just hoping that everything works out. But time will tell. Time will tell. We'll see who chooses to go and who chooses not to go. But we will find out sooner or later. Sooner or later. All right, so NBA draft coming up next month. The Clippers signed consultant Jerry West to an extension. Supposedly Jerry West was being courted to come, I think, to the Lakers, but he's going to stay with the Clippers. Free agency has changed. So it used to be midnight on July 1st. They moved it up 6 hours, so it'll be 6 p.m. Eastern on June 30th. So they eliminated that midnight people staying camped out at people's houses, i.e. DeAndre Jordan. They don't have to do that anymore. They're going to move the time up. And here's my thing going back to the lottery real quick. Just make it like the NFL. The worst team gets the first pick. Why do this lottery thing? I get it. It's a suspense. You want to make it exciting. You want to say, hey, look at us over here. We have a show with a lottery. Like we're doing the lottery. Like we're congratulating someone that's going to win the $1 million lottery. I mean, I get it. It's you want to do it to have it on TV, but just do it like you do it in the NFL. The worst teams get the best picks, and then they will eventually, hopefully, get better. That's what you hope. Unless you're the Browns. Well, the Browns got better, but it's been like 20 years. Shout out to Big John B in the building. What truly makes it funny is that I still see they can salvage this offseason, but they put so many hopes and dreams in Zion that they can't think of nothing else. You're right. You were so right. Like, be excited for what you do have and stop complaining about what you don't have. That's the reason why you can't win as it is. You had Melo there. You complained about that. Melo ends up leaving. You had, I guess you can go all the way back to Patrick Ewing and all that. But the Knicks, I think it's good for the NBA if the Knicks are good. I've said this before. If the Lakers are good, if the Bulls are good. But they have to do it. They have to put it in action. You just can't say I want to be good all the time and never do anything about it. Shout out to Joe from Houston in the building. Thank you for tuning in. All right, so let's get to some NFL news, and then we will take a quick break. But the NFL, the New York Football Jets. So first of all, they fired their GM. Second of all, there was a report that Adam Gase didn't approve of signing Le'Veon Bell. And then they give Adam Gase the interim GM job. What is going on with the Jets? Not really what is going on, but why is this continuing to happen? You got Le'Veon Bell. He didn't get the deal he wanted, but he did get a deal. At this point, the Jets can't, I don't know if they can truly go up. I don't know if they can truly even win, even with this team that they have now. Le'Veon Bell is great, but Le'Veon Bell can't do everything. Sam Darnold's still young. Sam Darnold can't do everything. I don't know how well this defense is. I know a lot of their players are going elsewhere. So they're still one of the laughing stocks of the NFL, period. I don't see them getting dramatically better anytime soon either. But Adam Gase getting promoted, he's saying he didn't necessarily agree with Le'Veon Bell coming over. And maybe he does have a point because I think he didn't want to spend all the money. But I mean, you need a star running back. Le'Veon Bell was out there. The Jets were linked to Le'Veon Bell for the longest. So I don't know why. I don't know if it was a surprise to Adam Gase or he was yelling from the rooftop saying he didn't want to do it. But the deal's already done. So move on with your lives. Try to win as many games as possible. The Jets are interested in Daniel Jeremiah. He's a TV analyst, I think with NFL Network. And we're starting to see this now. I wanted to talk about this. We're starting to see the These NFL analysts become GMs. Mike Mayock became the GM of the Raiders. Daniel Jeremiah may become the GM of the Jets. There's another guy that's on ESPN. I cannot remember his name right now at this moment, but I bring it up because some of these guys actually do deserve. They do deserve a GM opportunity. And maybe their analytics that they have and that they use is good enough to win them some games and become successful. So when it comes down to that, I think I actually like that. I like to see a different perspective, a different guy, not the same old people just recirculating, the same old people going from job to job. Let somebody else get an opportunity. And I say this to the owners, give someone else an opportunity to show what they have. And if it doesn't work out, you're really not any worse off than what you were before. I mean, you were already losing a bunch of games in the first place. So, I mean, what can it hurt? What can it hurt? You trying to improve your team with a different perspective than what you had before. So I'm all in on analysts, on even in the NBA, on analysts getting GM jobs or getting opportunities. I think it's great. Someone needs to hire Louis Riddick. That's the name I was talking about. Louis Riddick, I think, would be great. Give him an opportunity. Like I said, if it fails horribly, you're not really that better off than what you were before. Good luck to the Jets with Gase. All he did here for the Dolphins was trade away players, and he's already doing that now. Same thing for coaching. Give other people opportunities. Stop recirculating these same guys that weren't that great where they were, and they're not going to be greater than where they're going to. Adam Gase has traded Darren Lee. He was a first-round pick back in 2016. And other news, Cardinals cornerback Patrick Peterson will be suspended for the first 6 games of the 2019 season for PEDs. This one caught me off guard, but I think a lot or a large majority of the players, they have to take something. The abuse that they go through every single week, the offseason, they're able to recoup and all that. But week in, week out, if one of us did that, we would be taking something too. So I'm not hard on a lot of these guys because I'm not doing it, number one. But number two, the stuff that their body goes through, they have to take something. They're not superheroes. I get it. You should take something that's probably not on the banned list. But I guarantee you there's a lot of players. This is me just throwing out a number. 75% or more take PEDs, probably smoke weed, probably do all of that stuff because that's what they do to help themselves recuperate. Not saying that it's not right, because if that's the rule, then you get suspended. But I'm pretty sure they're all taking something because your body is not meant to go through a car crash 15 times a game. Your body, your head, your brain, all that's not meant to go through that. So Patrick Peterson will be back. He's getting suspended 6 games. He did not appeal it. So to me, that just says he's willing to accept it and move on. So we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we got some WNBA news. We also got some Big 3 news. I'm going to give my prediction on tonight's game, Bucks-Rockets. And we got more to get to. So stay tuned. You're listening to the BS3 Sports Show right here on X Squad Radio.
We all hate when we have unexpected car problems. Well, I am here to tell you about a viable solution. Bay 11 Auto and my man Melvin. You have emission problems? Brakes need changing? Transmission slipping? Is your car just driving sluggish? No problem is too big. I live on the other side of town and I drive over an hour to a guy that I trust. Melvin is honest, dependable, and definitely not in the business to break your pockets. Come see the official mechanic Melvin at Bay 11 Auto. You will be glad you did. You can reach him at 1455 General Arts Road, Conyers, Georgia, or 404-295-5715. That's 404-295-5715.
Yamble is the brand new sports prediction app that lets you predict what will happen on the next play or next few minutes of a game. Place your takes on the game and rack up points as they play out. Highest scores get paid real cash every game. It's like HQ Trivia, 100% free to download and free to play, with payouts each game. Just search Yamble on the App Store or Google Play. They're running games every night during the NBA playoffs, so download the app now and start yambling. That's Yamble, like gamble, with a Y. Welcome back to the BS3 Sports Show. Happy Friday. Friday. Hopefully you guys are having a good Friday. Hopefully you're going to have a great weekend as well. We got about 16 minutes left in the show. Coming up next on X Squad Radio, Mo Cheese will be coming on. All right, so WNBA. The Dallas Wings, there was a star player on their team, Liz Cambridge, has been traded from Dallas to Las Vegas. She was the runner-up for the MVP in the WNBA. She's no longer a member of the Dallas Wings. That's a little bit upsetting because she could probably help you win a championship potentially. Also, for the first time in WNBA history, the league's top employee will have the title of commissioner. So before they did not have that. They just had a CEO. But from now on, they'll have a commissioner. It'll be similar to the way other leagues do it. And I think it's great. I think they're trying to improve the product. They're trying to improve the game. They're trying to improve different aspects. And I think that that's great. I 100% agree with whatever they can do to improve the game. Prediction on tonight's game. Who do you guys have? Bucks, Raptors. I'm leaning towards the Bucks. It's a home game. Raptors lost a close one. They blew a lead. And the Bucks are only going to get better. I mean, the Bucks aren't going to get worse. I only see them getting better. Antetokounmpo at 24. He's probably going to put in more. Brook Lopez had 29. So, and again, it's a home game from Milwaukee. So I'm leaning with the Bucks. Let me know who you guys have winning. Shout out to my man Larry B, IE Sports Radio in the building. Thank you for tuning in. Click on him, IE Sports Radio. Follow a lot of great shows from boxing to MMA to NASCAR to Formula One. They break it down, all sports, all levels. So make sure to follow. I'm heavily going with the Bucks. Big three. And like I've been saying this, if you're not following the big three, you need to do it this season. It may be coming to a city near you. Here's the upcoming schedule. June the 22nd, they'll be in Detroit. June the 23rd, they'll be in Indy. They'll be in Charlotte on the 29th. They'll be in Philly on the 30th. Going to July, they'll be in Birmingham. They'll be in Atlanta, Providence, then New York, Kansas City, Oklahoma City, H-Rap and all the Chicago people. They'll be in the Chi August the 3rd. They'll be in Dallas on the 17th. They'll be in San Antonio on the 18th. And then the championship will be in LA at the Staples Center. Round of applause to the one and only Ice Cube. Not only has he put together a league with former players that most of us know, some we may not know. He's got former players playing, former players coaching, and he did it in a way where you don't have the San Antonio Spurs. You don't have the Dallas Mavericks. You just have